when we talk about consciousness and spirituality and human agency, it's extremely defined. It's like happiness, how you define happiness and how you get happiness. You certainly will not achieve happiness by looking for it, right? That's been a conclusion pretty much all along. But if we go down this direction, we're asking those really big questions. What we're seeing today, for example, around us is the fact that machines appear to be intelligent, kind of like us. So you can have a conversation with Sophia the robot. And you can ask GPT-3 in a chat and it will give you smart answers, right? So what's happening now is that they appear to be like us, right? Because what they are doing essentially is collecting all the possible replies and replying very quickly, but drawn from a library of replies, basically, right? But they just much faster than they used to be. So they appear to be human, just like a robot can appear to be a woman, or these things are technically speaking possible, right? So the period that we're going through right now is this kind of appearance of having sentience or cleverness, But really what it is like going to a giant armor full of answers, trillions of answers, and pulling out the right one at the right time, and just being fast enough with that, right? But the machine has no idea what an emotion is, why I feel angry. It knows I feel angry by looking at my face, obviously, but it doesn't know what it means. It has no existence, right? So we should not confuse this kind of clever simulation, Westworld type thing, basically, right? We should not confuse that with actual being. There's a very, very big difference here, right? So a simulation or a photograph of something, right, is a simulation of something that exists otherwise in real life. Can be very useful, but it's not the same, right? So I think what we're looking at here, at least like Ray Kurzweil said, probably 2050, where we have the technical capacity to make it appear to be more human, right? And then we would have to define what consciousness is. But basically at that point, it may be theoretically possible. What we have today is a lot of confusion about what machines are, because they're so good at simulating, right? And this is really what also concerns me about the metaverse. We may enter a world where we have virtual reality around us, with expensive internet connections and glasses and everything, that we kind of get lost as to what this actually is. And this is one of our key challenges. That starts with the mobile phone and the internet and VR, is to figure out, what do we actually do? And, what makes us human and what is our destination with this? This is the important question, right? And so that is something I think we should keep a good eye on, because people are already escaping reality using the mobile phone and going to Instagram or, and they live a very miserable life in real life, but then digitally they can be anybody, And that to me is a worrisome trend, because it's a dehumanization. Because we would lose everything else that we currently have, right? It would be a very bad deal for us, I think. The best deal is this, right? We can use some of the awesome technology to live better and healthier and reach more things, right? And express ourselves better. But in the end, we're still quite on a different level than the machines that work for us. That's kind of how I look at it.